I hear you have some questions about communism and socialism. Maybe I can be of some help.
Yes. You think you can explain what communism and socialism is better than Glenn Beck?
Yes, I think I can. The word communism means different things to different people and has both a scientific definition and a very non-scientific, that is, bullshit, definition that is commonly used and believed. The scientific definition is a classless society with no exploitation. No state machine used by one section of the population to oppress another section. No need for professional armies or police forces. No use of production for profit or exchange. Society runs in accord with the principle from each according to his ability, to each according to his need.
But in school in Glenn Beck they said that communism was the rule of society by a single party which maintains a monopoly of political power and suppresses all opposition. Control of the economy via centralized bureaucratic planning.
No, that's the bullshit definition that the capitalists want you to believe. They would have you believe that countries like the former Soviet Union, China, Cuba, North Korea, etc. were pure examples of communism. They may have aspects of it, but not pure communism. It's the same for socialism, which is just the transition to communism from capitalism. Socialism is a society run by the working class rather than the bourgeoisie. The state machine is used to defend working class interests against those who still have wealth or power and who will attempt to return society to the capitalist system and bourgeois rule. Socialism is the period of transition between the overthrow of bourgeois rule and the development of a classless, communist society.
But human nature is to be greedy. We are all greedy and just want and want and want. Eventually someone will take everything and there will be haves and have-nots. You can't deny that.
Many people argue that communism will never be possible because of human nature. The essence of this false argument is the belief that a communist society would consist of an all-powerful central government that would tell everybody what to do and would therefore undermine the creative initiative of individuals and the search for happiness. This argument is based on two false assumptions. One, it assumes that a communist society will look like the former Soviet Union, or the current China, North Korea, etc., that is, corrupt police states with a feudal-style ruling class. Two, it assumes that people will only work in order to own bigger and bigger piles of commodities. The truth is that, 1. There will be no government in communist society. People will do what they want without being pushed around by anyone. The development of a corrupt police state or a new ruling class will be prevented by the struggles of the masses who will be armed with the weapon of transparency. 2. In a world of abundance for all, no one will have to struggle, or even work, for the necessities of life, which will be a birthright just like the air we all breathe.
But people won't work unless they have a motivation like money and food to keep them going.
People will work on projects of their own choosing because a. They find the work fun and interesting, b. They enjoy the work relationships with talented and dedicated co-workers, c. They want to make the world a better place, or d. They want social status and recognition. A world of abundance for all where work is fun and voluntary will be made possible by a much higher productivity of human labor. An example of communist work relationships is provided by the Linux computer operating system, the core of which was created by many thousands of people all working for free. A second example is the work involved when people post to discussion boards online. No one gets paid to post there, but people do so because it is an expression of their principles and convictions.
So who is in control in this society? Who keeps the laws? Someone has to be in control or there won't be any order.
Under capitalism and previous economic systems such as feudalism and slavery, only a small fraction of the population has control over their conditions of work and the life of society as a whole. Only under genuine communism will the masses control their conditions of work in the culture, economy and politics of society.
Whoa! My mind just blew a gasket. Mind if I come back another time and continue this discussion?
Sure. Come back anytime. And if you have any questions, post them as comments below or message them to me.